Good morning, good afternoon, good evening, everybody. This is Mr. Ege again, and this time we're going to focus on the residential project, how to create windows and doors. And to do that, you have to have the model created in front of you first, the residential model, and then you have to use the shell command and create the inside volume, empty volume inside the building, and wall thickness is going to be 0.1 inches, um, and then we're going to be generating the window lines. Now, about the window lines, we're going to have to center each window inside the dormers. So I'm going to select plane of the first dormer, okay, and create a sketch. And windows are supposed to be centered, okay, and I'm going to draw a line to construct a line that will enable me to generate a construction line to center the window. To do that, I'm going to go and generate the line and then find out the midpoint. Now, how high should be the windows? Normally, windows are about 7 feet above the ground, above the floor, but inside of the floor of the house is about at least 12 inches higher than outside of the ground level. So we're going to make it 8 feet high. So I'm going to draw a line that's about 8 feet high, 0.8 inches, okay? And escape key. And this is the beginning point of my window line. So I'm going to go to rectangle command and select the top point, okay? And I'm generating the first half of the window. This is going to be 3 by 5 inches window. So the width is going to be 3 feet and height is going to be 5 feet. So 0.5 and 0.3 inches. And I'm typing the 0.3 because its width is already highlighted. Now press the tab key and type 0.5 and enter key. All right, so first half of the window is created. And second half is going to be exact mirror copy of the window. So I'm going to zoom in a little bit to show you a little bit about thickness of the frame of the window. And I'm going to use offset command and select. Okay, this is about 0.2 inches, 0.02 inches should be good enough. Okay, and enter. Okay, now I need to draw a vertical line from the midpoint to midpoint because this is a double hung window. Okay, a single line. Okay, and another single line again, midpoint to midpoint. Okay, and I'm creating a rectangle right now. And generating another rectangle. And one final rectangle here. So each rectangle, 1, 2, 3, 4 of them, will be projected, offsetted, 0.01 degree, 0.01. I'm going to enter. And after projecting 0.01, we're going to do offset again, another offset, this time 0.02. Okay. That's about the thickness of each frame. I'm going to erase the extra lines that we don't need because my second projection is going to be 0.02. So I'm pressing the line and erase, and I use offset command. And this time it's going to be to the left, 0.02. Enter. We need to trim some of the lines here. So that's the half of the window. Perhaps the next thing to do is the mirror, make a mirror copy of the line based on the window based on the line, and that's exactly what we're going to do. There's a mirror command in the middle of the screen, and then we're going to just select that and select the window, entire window, features. I'm still in the shell. I'm still in the sketch, and select the mirror command, select the window, and select the mirror line option, and the mirror line has been selected. And click apply. Okay, and it's done. That's what it looks like. We can apply it to the second floor and then apply to the next dormer and so on. So I'm going to use the copy command to apply it to the second floor, which is going to be about 11 feet high, or 1.1 inches at the scale. So I'm using the copy command, selecting the object, okay? Select the base point. I'm surprised right now that it doesn't show me the distance of the copying vertically. Okay, I should have chosen the precise input, okay? And so I'm going to draw a line again, just to make sure that. Okay, now precise input gives you a screen on top, which is going to help me. I'm going to use it one more time after selecting this, okay? So copy command, select the entity, okay? Select the base point, select the top of the line. Now, we want this to be perpendicular, about 10 feet high. Um, I might as well draw a line. Okay. Okay. And now use the copy command. Okay. So copy is made, and now we're going to extrude. Before extrusion, probably I need to erase the line that we don't need it anymore. Okay. And I'm finishing the sketch at this point, saving my work. Okay, on the desktop this time. You can save it on your personal drive that carries your student ID number. And I'm going to use the extrude command. Okay. And there's going to be two kinds of extrusion. The holes has to be extruded with a cut option. And about, say, it's going to be 3 feet, 30 feet, I'm sorry. So I'm changing the number to 3 inches. Okay, I'm going to select each one of them. Okay, just you have to wait until the square is selected. Move your cursor on the square with a cut option, cut extrusion, cut type of extrusion. Okay. And you're going to keep doing this, the second floor window and first floor window as well. Wait, move your cursor, wait, be patient. Move your cursor, wait, then click. Do not click quickly. Wait until computer recognizes. Okay. All right. And now this is one kind of extrusion, cut kind of extrusion. Next extrusion is going to be, I'm adding next extrusion, Windows frame has to be extruded towards me. This was a extrusion, okay, away from me. Now it's towards me. So I'm adding plus button at the lower right-hand corner. Now I'm selecting plus extrusion, and this extrusion, okay, is going to be 0.1 inches. Click. That may be too much. Let's go with the 0.05, half of that. That's probably better. Okay. And I'm going to do the same thing here, and then same thing here. Okay, and okay. All right. So this is one type of window. Okay. I'm going to save this as activity. So one window, on 2 floors. The next window is going to be including 1 door, entrance door, okay? And the second level window. So here is what I'm going to do for the front dormer. And I'm going to select the surface plane and create a sketch, okay? And pretty much the same practice. I am drawing a line again from the midpoint of the dormer all the way to what? 8. So 8 feet, or that's because it's supposed to be 1 foot higher, okay? So 0.8, enter, and that's my starting point of my door, okay? And let me create my door with a rectangle, and that's going to be, doors are, exterior doors are usually 3 feet wide. And so I'm going to enter 0.3 and then press the tab key and enter 0.7. Okay. I'm going to move this door, okay, to the where it's supposed to be. And top line of the windows are lining up with the door. And that's the way it's supposed to be. Okay. So I'm using the move command, selecting the door, okay, and picking the start point at the center. It's asking me whether I should be removing constraints. Yes, I said yes. And it automatically creates a number of the constraints, and this is for your own good, but it's not necessary in this case. So I just defaulted and overridden the default. So it's done, and this is your main entrance. And now I can erase this line. Okay. Now I can create the windows. Same way we created earlier. Again, windows are supposed to be 3 by 5, so the highlighted number is supposed to be 0.3. Hit the tab key and 0.5 and enter key. I'm going to move the windows. I'm going to keep the window here, and if necessary, I'm going to move it a little bit off. Okay. So hit the escape key because you don't want the rectangle command again. And let's use move command. You need to select it first, and then base point of the move. Again, to the left. Okay. That is done. And this window is also symmetrical, so I'm going to use the mirror command and select the window and select the window mirror line option. Mirror line is in the middle already. It's a good thing that we didn't erase. And click on apply command. There it is. Okay. So let's use offset command for the window to offset. And 0.02. Perhaps we should do the same for the door also. Again, 0.02, enter. Now let's draw the mid lines. Computer recognizes midpoints, showing you the green. Okay. So once you draw the rectangle Okay, you can mirror copy it. Mirror is very useful command, but you need to select what to mirror first, then select the mirror line, and then apply. Done. And mirror again, the same way. You need to select what to mirror first, then click on the mirror line, and then apply. Now, if there are additional lines that you don't want to keep, you want to erase them, of course. Delete key. All right. And perhaps we should do the same by mirroring the left side to the right side. So what I'm going to do, I'm going to delete the first rectangle that was mirrored before. I'm going to use the mirror command. Select the window on the left, select the mirror line, which is already in the middle, and then apply. Okay, mirror copy of the left window is already done. Click on that. Okay. All right, so far so good. Now we need to move up to the second floor level. Okay, and for that reason, I'm going to change. I'm going to add a line for the second floor line. Okay, about that's going to be 2. Enter. And that line didn't come out right, so I'm going to try it again. 20 feet. I'm not sure why the line is not coming correctly. 90 degrees, this is good. Okay, so I'm going to just simply enter to enter. Escape. Draw another line from the left. Okay, that should give me, because all the windows are supposed to be, top of the windows should line up with each other. And I'm going to use the copy command to copy the first window from where it is. Use the top right corner, move it in the place where it's supposed to be, intersection of these two lines, click, okay? And the right window is supposed to be also mirrored of the left side. So I'm going to use the mirror command. And select the window, okay? Use the mirror line, and apply, and done. Cool. We can erase the lines that we don't care anymore, okay? Delete, and delete, and delete. Okay, and finish the sketch, save your work, of course. Now let's do the extrusion process. There are some trimmings to do. I'm going to go back to sketch and do some trimming because it's needed. Over here in the corner. Okay. All right, finish the sketch, save your work. Okay. Now we're going to use some cutting, extrusion cutting, okay, for the window panes. It's going to go this way. It's going to go, how much? We got 3.33 feet extrusion, cut kind of extrusion. Okay. Move your cursor on each window pane. Wait until the computer recognizes by changing its color. Okay. This is supposed to be 3.3 extrusion. Door doesn't have to be, you don't have to have two doors. In the back, probably you're going to have a kitchen, but you're not going to have it. So door, I'm going to extrude it much less, okay? And that's going to be, okay, those. And for the door, I'm going to, before we get to the door, I'm going to extrude, positive, additive extrude, okay, and 0.2 inches for each one of the window panes. Oh, that's too much. Let's make it 0.05. And perhaps 0.04 for the interior. Sometimes you have to do it twice. So we're going to use the extrude command, and we're going to use cutting kind of extrusion, and we're going to use each one of them for the window panes to go through. Okay. Now we're adding and add addition is going to be 0.05. Okay, so this extrusion is supposed to be 3.3. I'm typing just 3.3, enter. Okay. And inside the area, inside the windows, there's going to be another extrusion. We need inside the door. Okay, I'm going to just change that and simply add an additional extrusion. And this is cut type of extrusion. Okay, and save your work. Okay, so this is the way windows and doors are going to come out. And uh, if it takes more than one try, don't be discouraged. Yeah, this is the way it's slowly, gradually, and carefully we have to do that. And the door, I'm going to make the door opening also at the same time. And pretty much the same procedure will apply to the right dormer on the right, okay, for the, again, windows and doors. All right, thank you very much, and let's give it a try. All together, if you need help, call me. I will, as usual, be right next to you.